I always wait until after the long yell, and then I unmute.
Why?
How dare you?
Nice.
I forgot about the thing.
How do
I'm
you
gonna go ahead
deprive
and
your viewers
get rid of this because that might
that
be
peak start of stream content?
possibly what broke some things.
Look,
I'll get rid of that for now.
I deprive the viewers of nothing.
And I
don't
of course,
know.
I use
Anyone's gonna
peak
put an
in the
announcement.
audio sense.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it'll do.
We'll do the announcement later. For now, let's go and say hi to our friends.
Friends.
All right,
We're
friends.
already started.
Friends.
We are friends, not food.
We are friends.
Yes,
Franz?
power. Someone said P is power. I believe you.
Wait, what? Who said
Was
that?
I unmuted the whole time?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
you
were.
are.
Yeah, we.
I'm so sorry.
100%.
What I can do.
I usually remember to mute
my
myself.
God.
What, Josie? Why? Oh my God!
But can you do this though? You
No,
ready?
stop,
You gotta press your
everyone!
hands
No,
like this,
no!
right?
Why are we
Like
doing this?
And then like this. And then, oh, it's untangled.
I. So,
Alright.
hang on. Remind me again of what I was depriving chat of. Hold on.
Everything.
Oh, this.
This.
Ah!
It's like our best seagull impression.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't know. I think we all woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Manita is so tired, she's even refusing to bork.
There you go. There you go.
Because I decided to take her out and play fetch for like 20 minutes before a stream instead of having her whine the entire time.
I mean, that works.
Like what's it called? A responsible dog owner?
Exactly, Captain Toby. Pure chaos. Yes. 100% pure chaos here. But you know what else is here? D&D. Believe it or not.
Yeah, I was just thinking maybe we get started a little earlier instead of the 45.
We should just get into it. We should
just go.
We'll
Just do the thing.
We're gonna go through some things. We're super quick. We're gonna do a lap, and then I'm gonna say a few words, and then we're gonna do the recap. And we're gonna play the game. You know, it's that's just how it works. That's just how it works.
Cool.
I'm Josie Poser. I'm the Dungeon Mistress. I run this game. You can't see, the other players can see, but you, the viewers, sadly cannot see. Amanita is here. She is co-DMing today. She is approving of today's game. I am an RPG streamer. I stream usually Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. But currently things are a bit like they are, and I'm drinking actually for the third day in a row water.
What? Disgusting.
Water.
Pull off right now. I don't
I'm proud of
understand that
you,
word.
Josie.
I don't understand.
Cuddly, you need to drink more water.
Water.
Cuddly, don't you stare into the camera while drinking non-water.
Cuddly is embracing it.
We're third session in a row. We've got good at home. How are you doing?
Hi. I'm sleepy, but I'm here, and I'm excited.
Hooray!
I'm good. I'm playing a shitlord called George.
Sure.
I don't remember the rest of the spiel, but yes,
You have a spiel?
I do have a spiel.
Oh man.
Wow.
It's only slightly rehearsed.
We've been doing this 47 episodes and none of us have spiels.
What
What are you talking about? What?
What's the
How do you
spiel?
not have it? Hey, hang
I
on.
don't remember. I'm
No.
a little tired.
I ad-lib everything from start to finish.
To be fair, that is the best way to do things, I feel.
Oh yes. My thing is George. He is a rogue he's a bard that plays kind of like
He's a rogue.
He's a rogue, you heard it here first.
He's a rogue.
He
Got him.
is a homebrew race made by our wonderful GM Josie over here called a starling, which basically means that he is blind as a bat, but not actually. He kind of sees like Toph from Avatar: Last Airbender or like Daredevil from the Netflix adaptation. It's really interesting, though everyone in the party thinks he is blind-ish. They're a little bit sus, but it's fine.
A little bit sus.
I saw George vent though, so.
Could be an engineer, we don't know.
Could be.
George could convince you that he's the sheriff
He could have also just been fixing the lights in electronics as well. Like, it's not always sus when you come out of electronics.
Could be. Let's throw it over to someone else. Cuddly.
Me! Hi, I'm Cuddly Raptor.
You're very cuddly.
I hate it here. There, I got it out of the
No,
way.
you don't.
Say it. Yeah, I play Nana Melvora. She's a little granny gnome who was a little bit less granny, and now she's a little bit more granny, but mostly middle-aged. And she really likes to cook, and her food will literally heal you. I can't explain that enough. And I'm drinking a mud shake, but yes, I have water right here. I'm just looking at it. I'm not actually actively drinking it, so... Aussie! Over to you.
Me! It's me!
You.
Hello everyone, I'm AussieDevFro. I am playing Rudy Magic Hands McGee, the party's human cleric. I say human because he's less human than what he was before, but still kind of human. Like he's losing bits all around the place. He's slowly decaying. He's wearing an armor that is cursed with a curse of decay. But it's okay because he keeps getting told he's fine by the words that are whispered in his ears. So he is fine. He's okay. But yes, right now he is also the party's tank, tanking it up and protecting those that are a lot squishier than he is. I'm drinking an iced coffee in a mug that went invisible. Stop going invisible. There we go. And I'm going to throw it over.
Bending?
I am, yeah, actually. Yeah, that's right. And I'll throw it over to Roju.
Oh, that's me. I'm Roju. I'm from the Channel Participation Award, and I play Gerald the Wizard, who is only a wizard because he thinks he is, and technically is actually a warlock. And he generally has a terrible time most of the time because he's always in mortal danger or is scared that he is in mortal danger, even when he's not in mortal danger. That's basically it. We do have also our Josie, who I'm going to pass back to. So there you go. It's full circle.
Oh,
my God.
thank you. It's beautiful.
I hate it here.
Although it is
No, you don't
missing
have
a key part, isn't it, Josie?
It is. We're gonna get to it. Sadly, just before we went live, Orb, in all of his glory, got called away to work and will not be able to make it back. That, in combination with the fact that for work reasons as well, Cuddly can only stay till halftime. We've decided that today will just be a half session.
Short
Because
and
this is an important arc for Orb's character. We want him to be here for the final showdown of it. So we'll be playing through the current happening for the party, and then we will, when narrative fits, we will wrap it up, and we will hopefully return next week then with the final showdown of the Knolls with Arthur present.
The Knolls under the Knolls.
Yeah.
Is the boss's name Shannon? You would probably, that's an Aussie joke, but
No, that's not the name of the boss.
Is it bad that I can't figure it out?
I mean, yeah,
Being the only true other Australian
it's fine.
here.
Yeah, that's right. It's a
Yeah.
session the size of Cuddly. That's right, Chad.
Wow.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, Roji's chat. You have made my night. Oh my god.
It was
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. As Terms says, who's going to voice Arthur? As punishment, it will be split between Roju and Aussie.
Wait, what?
Sounds about right.
Sorry, what was that? Hang on, I missed the first part. I was laughing too hard.
You're going to have to pretend to be Arthur for half session.
Okay, I shotgun the parts where I get to hit on everything that moves.
Okay. Speaking of things that moves, the party came upon the Knolls.
The no!
Nice segue.
A massive battle ensued where the guild members and a few druids from Bandoria, along with the party themselves, raided the hills. The Knolls fought back with these massive hyenas, and arrows were raining all over the place. some amazing moments where I had Nana was throwing rocks left and right through the usage of Wrath of Nature. Arthur was being a pile bunker, staying behind the front lines, just pelting arrows all over the place. Gerald was raining fireballs from above. And George threw out a pouch pet and summoned Direwolf that made quick work of some of these gnolls, along with some very, very well-placed harassment also led to the death of a gnoll. And we also had Rudy Magicast McGee run up and help the front lines where Hannah and Claire were fighting off these massive hyenas.
Can I add in there that my very favorite part of the battle? Well, there were several favorites, but one of the best first moments was Rudy being like, "I'm gonna get in front," and then just the druids casting bark skin and going about their business.
Yeah. Yeah, Rudy was like, I'm gonna find
gonna
the
help
squishiest
them."
looking people I can and protect them. And then the
It's
druids just
all
bark
on
skin.
me, and then
Like-
they're just like, armor up.
It's like, oh, okay, I'm not needed here. And then he left the ones that did need help, and they ended up dying. Well, one of them ended up dying anyway, so
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
One guild member did die down in a little bit of a ravine, a very small cleft in the hills. A group of guild members fought against a group of the gnolls. That's where the direwolf came and helped. Nana also rushed down in to help. And eventually, yeah, you got out of this with only losing a single member. The last two gnolls surrendering, Arthur shanking one of the last ones to death after being
Yeah, that's right.
sternly told by the Guildmaster Venerian Quinn that fine, but they need to keep one alive. Yes, Lars Pan, shagging to death. Yes.
That
Or-
is Arthur's way.
Oh,
This is true.
shanked! Oh my god. We can't speak ill of the people who aren't here. Come on. Wait, yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Ah,
yes,
yes, we
can.
can.
It's important.
Ah.
After which, along with Claire, her bear, and Hannah, you went into the actual entrance, down into these tunnels inside the hills. Seemingly having been natural tunnels that have since been just expanded upon, you went down and you tried to move as quietly as possible in this pitch black darkness. George could, for the first time in a very long time, actually see.
So short-lived.
And walking
He was
next
so
to
confident. He
walking
was
next
just
to your
like,
direwolf
What
that you had
light?
summoned, finally being able to see. The only one who felt impaired by this darkness was Rudy Magicats McGee, who after George warned that someone was coming around the corner, Rudy lit up his shield with a light cantrip and came face to face with a gnoll witherling, half of its head completely gone, washed, polished skull, one of its arms completely withered away to just skin and bones. And as this light blared out, the witherling screamed in their faces. Some of them screamed back, and we're coming back into it.
Oh, Rudy screamed
Just
too.
This is happening. Is there anything y'all want to do?
Well, I think
Currently,
it's
this
Rudy
is right-
screaming.
Yeah,
And
Rudy's
then
gone,
Gerald
Like,
is
I feel-
absolutely screaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all screaming.
I'm screaming because Rudy's screaming, and
You all start screaming one after another, and as you're doing that, Rudy, you feel yourself get pushed back. Like something yanked you back, and it's Hannah. She's just pulling your hood of your cloak down, pulling you away,
I
and then
forgot.
jump forward. At the same time, you hear Claire go, Bjorn! And the bear just like launches forward, and together Hannah and the bear just like goes to town on this thing, just crashing its skull in. And then they all turn around towards Rudy.
wait, did
And
you
Hannah
name the bear? Bear?
They did.
Oh, I need a minute.
I just
I'm good.
look. We're in a. Okay.
And Hannah just looks at you. What the fuck?
All right. Look,
And
just.
you can start hearing like footsteps. George, you can definitely hear and feel that there's what looks like a dozen footfalls coming your way from various parts of these tunnels.
That's
Well,
probably
dumbass,
fine.
congratulations. We got company.
Well, look, how would you feel when you're in pitch black darkness, you can't see a goddamn thing, and
Wow,
you
can't
suddenly...
see.
And then you have somebody tell you that there's a... Wait, tell me that there's a... George, how did you know there was someone coming?
I can hear, and I could see for a moment until you blinded me again.
You can see?
Look,
How can
When
you
it's
see?
dark.
all this bickering is only letting the enemies get closer. Can we maybe just...
You can hear them coming. They're definitely coming towards you. You can hear this, the trampling of feet. You can hear the clinking of metal. You can hear these voices like echoing through the caverns coming towards you.
Can I hazard a vague guess at how many that might be?
Make a perception check.
Perception? Oh, good. What I'm amazing at, yes. With my +0, here we go. That's a hot 9, Josie.
Hot 9. Yeah.
I can
dozen
basically see
more?
through time.
Yeah. No, that is only for Keelik and Kolar of the High Rollers D&D. He can see through time.
Right.
But
So
no,
vague
dozen,
guess.
maybe more. 20. A whole score of them just coming towards you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
All right, I've got a quick idea. Everyone, backs against the wall. And
Should I put this out?
yes,
Yes, you hear like Hannah and Claire. At the
Okay,
same time,
alright,
and,
fine.
Claire is pulling like 2 short sword out, and you can see Hannah is like tugging her gauntlets up. It's like,
and
you just fucking everything. We could have taken that thing out without.
and I'm like,
doing
shh,
it.
shh, shh, and I'm gonna cast. Once we're all like pressed up against the wall, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion, and try and make it look like we're just the we're just the edge of the tunnel. Yeah, we're just wall.
That's a tall order for Minor Illusion.
Well, I mean, look, I can make an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration, right?
Yeah.
So it's an image.
Object.
It's, I mean, is a wall not an object? Oh wait, it can't be larger than a 5-foot cube. Never mind.
Yeah.
While he does that,
I missed that.
George casts invisibility. Oh, it's not showing up in dice tray.
Have you?
I like.
turned
I
off
still
the
cast it though, and I realized that it's like just created this like 5-foot cube of wall, and I'm like, no, that's not good enough. Dispel it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, these you got mere moments now. These things are coming.
I would like to make my spoon
Shillelagh?
thorny. Yeah.
All right,
Rudy would like to grope around in the darkness because he can't see anymore.
how long of a tunnel in front of us have we got?
Not a lot.
That's
Got like 20 feet before it splits and like fans out into various paths.
Oh, okay. So are these potentially we've got multiple like troops coming from
We can move
multiple
over to
paths
the
towards us?
Okay, wait.
We can move to Belmont.
All right, please do not crash this time, OBS. Please do not crash.
And if you do crash,
It hasn't
at
crashed.
least leave the. Okay.
I'll catch you.
It hasn't crashed. Thank you.
I wish you would.
Okay. But you've done what you can in preparation. Claire has drawn her swords, and Hannah has just like pulled her gauntlets up all the way. You can see the bear is like getting ready. It's pushing itself back against the wall, but it's also like planting its feet firmly. And you can hear these figures coming down the tunnel. And
I'm just going as they're coming up. I'm just gonna like as far as an instruction goes. I'm just gonna whisper to them like, if there's a lot of them, don't stand directly in front of me. I'm gonna start blasting.
they look back. Good to know. And you can hear these things coming now. And we're gonna roll some initiative.
Great. That's great to know, Gerald. I don't know where I'm standing.
We're gonna.
Whoa.
Oi.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's
Initiative.
sexy music.
Yeah.
What is
Just
this?
make
A
me roll.
natural 20.
Oh, Nana's ready.
Oi.
What
My
did you
God.
get?
I got a 21, a natural 20.
That's pretty darn good. I gotta
mean,
remember that I am
excuse
currently
me.
also playing Arthur Orblet.
Yes.
So let's get some initiative.
My thing is still having problems reading the dice tray. I did get a 24. I can show it
You
on
did?
stream too, if needed.
No, that's okay. I'm just trying to. Why is Yeah. 20. Okay, there we go. I gotta roll for a bunch of people. Hold on. I gotta get Hannah and Claire in here. As well. There's Bud. We got a 9 for Claire. We'll do like this.
Let me know when you're ready for Rudy's initiative.
It's automatically in the combat tracker, which is fucking amazing.
Sweet.
Yeah, you're all already in there except for George.
George!
What did you get for George?
George!
What'd you get,
My
George?
initiative, 24.
Yes.
And remember, my direwolf goes with me.
Yes, but you said 24? Nice.
Mhm. I rolled a nat 20, so I wasted it.
Yeah, Hannah got a natural 1.
Nat 20s unite! On the
Woo.
roll that it doesn't really matter that much.
Oh, it does matter.
I mean,
Here we go.
Nana
Initiative. important.
Nana's a bit squishy. I don't think
George,
I do that
you're
much
first
damage.
up, and you can sense that there is a few
Oh, hang on.
gnolls coming from over here.
Yes.
And they're coming down towards you all.
Battle map helps, obviously.
Yes.
There we go. A little bit.
My Discord
What?
stream is doing that thing where it's not updating if it's in the background.
Yeah, I keep having to bring it to the forefront of my OBS just so I've got it there.
Yeah, annoying.
Oh, yeah, I know. I will have to do that probably. But that is more on me than on anything else.
Alright, I'm gonna do
Perfect.
a test roll to see
There
if
we
it's
go.
working.
Oh,
I think
no.
I fixed it.
It's fine. Okay. You got it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
No,
Everything is
it
awesome.
just doesn't understand that dice tray exists.
Okay.
We'll fix
Then
it in
you-
post.
That's alright.
Yeah, we'll fix it.
I'm sorry.
No,
It
don't worry.
was
don't
working.
alright. It's all good.
I
All
can
good.
actually open the thing so that I can see what you roll in D&D Beyond, so we're good.
Okay.
There, I can now
I'm
see
glad
your roll.
I'm glad there's something. Thank you.
Don't
Alright.
worry about it.
So,
But you are first up. What's happening? George, you are invisible. Remember. Invisibility breaks if you cast a spell or make an attack roll.
yeah.
You're gonna run
Just
away.
gonna-
For clarification, this is you.
If I remember correctly, I had already gotten off my wolf's back last session, correct?
Yes. You're
Yes.
standing next to it.
Yes. I'm gonna kind of like give it a pat on the bum and like, go ahead. go.
Little butt
sick
tap.
'em.
Nothing wrong with a little butt tap.
Sick 'em.
Yep.
Sick 'em, Rex.
So you are. You don't want to hold an action or anything. You're just letting your direwolf go.
I'm gonna let my direwolf go, and George is just kind of. He doesn't really want to attack.
You could
He's
take
going
the-
to do
no.
Blade Ward.
That would drop invisibility.
You're right. You're right. Never mind. Then I'm just gonna kind of hide behind my meat shields and
Okay.
let the wolf do the
The
talking.
wolf runs up and is going to. Do you still have the stat block for the direwolf?
Yes, I
Just
actually
run up
remembered to bring
to-
it up.
Nice.
It's gonna run up to the closest knoll and do its thing.
All right. He's going. It's got a bite attack,
Go for it. Give me a bite
and
attack.
it's got pack tactics. So
But it doesn't have an ally right now available.
Yet. I'm sorry.
Yet.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we just gonna
So-
flood this mine with wolves?
I will not.
This wolf is not good at attacking.
Why
Roll
so?
a 2, so 7 total.
Oh,
No, it goes to attack. It runs up, but the knoll just like manages to hold it off. Does it have multi attack of any kind, or just the one bite?
It just says bite.
Okay. Let's see. Next in line, we have Arthur Orblet. Arthur is currently hanging back just a little bit, I think. Actually, yeah, there is. He's going to fire an arrow at this thing. He's just
whoa,
going
whoa,
to-
whoa.
Yeah, he's gonna
That
fire
is
an
so
arrow.
out of character for him. What?
Yeah, wow.
Can you
Arrow.
believe arrows? I don't even know anymore. I'm just looking.
I
What is
thought
he, like,
Uh,
plus 11 or
just gonna-
something?
Yeah.
doesn't Arthur only have just a giant fire arrow button on his character sheet?
Yeah, and I
Isn't
got
that-
a
sure.
16 on the die roll, so that's a 27 to hit. So, and there is an ally, so there's a sneak attack as well.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. So they're dead, is what you're about to tell us. That's fine.
The arrow
So
has
the
armor
base
piercing
roll
tip.
Great. It's 5, 6, 7 plus 7, 14 points of damage.
Oh, not great. He didn't roll great. 14 damage. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
14 damage.
He's only 14. No,
As,
no,
as
no.
this thing is busy with the wolf, Arthur just shoots it, hits it like right underneath the clavicle, and the arrow is stuck there, and he reloads and shoots again. I'm just gonna make
Of
sure
course
I
he
get
does.
Arthur's,
Yeah.
Arthur's arrows. Well, he goes to shoot. He goes to shoot, and then he has a moment where he lowers his bow.
Oh, that's one.
He like goes to aim and he lowers it like a few times, and then he is going to end his turn there. Anna, you're up. I've been given instruction by orb how to.
Fair
Awesome.
enough.
Yep.
That's
That
fantastic.
makes
I love that.
sense. Awesome.
Nana, you're up.
Yeah, so let's see. I am probably close enough to move in at this point. Perhaps.
Sick 'em,
or am
Nana.
I looking at the wrong? Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong little figure. I was looking at Hannah.
I'm gonna.
My
just
bad.
up the camera a
My
little bit.
bad.
Because I need to stretch.
I might.
You have
Go
5,
and-
10, 15, 20. You need 30 feet because the wolf is blocking.
Oh, I don't. I only have 25. That is okay. What I might do is I might get up 20 feet and Thorn Whip.
Yeah.
5.
If you can't come to the
They never
nose, make
see
the
the
nose come to you.
Heck and yeah.
What's the reach of Thorn Whip?
30 feet. So I could have stayed there, but I'd rather be a little closer anyway. I think.
Easy. Go for it. Give us a Thorn Whip.
Yep. Ta-da! Let's see if it. Well, yeah, if it hits first. Oh, please. Don't.
Oh,
Roll
please.
faster. Go faster. Go faster. Roll faster. Oh my god! All my good rolls are getting out now. We're gonna die.
Oh, shit.
26.
Yeah,
This
26
is when
hit.
you want the good rolls, though. This
26
is great.
hits. All right. And then I rolled damage.
Whip it
What
Yeah.
damage? Also, I believe they get pulled 10 feet towards.
They get a
me.
saving throw, do they not? Or is that just
They-
something
they-
that happens?
Oh yes. Well, they would probably just save against my. It would be piercing damage 5, and then come on, I'm trying to read you. Don't go away. No, you went away. If the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you.
So it is just
If the
automatically.
attack hits, yeah.
Yeah, it did. It did. It definitely
And
did.
then yeah, if it's large or smaller, then it just looks like it automatically
Hold
pulls.
on, I'm just trying to arrange everything. So yeah, it is pulled towards you. It takes some points of damage. As you pull it towards you, you get the thorn whip around its neck, and you just yank it towards you past the direwolf. And as it gets in, you can see like where the arrow hit is just like pooling blood, and now the thorns in the neck is just like it's just clawing at its own neck. Like,
That's horrifying. Oh my god. I'm so glad I can't see it.
Nana,
Sounds
that
disgusting.
that was a cantrip, so you can cast a spell as a bonus action if you have one.
I was actually not a good one. No, I think I'll leave it at that and just
Okay.
be prepared for
Next up, let's see. Rushing up from further behind in the tunnel, you can now see that you've gotten closer, Nana. There is more gnolls coming from further back in the tunnels. And there is one here that is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's going to run up to you, Nana, and it's going to make 3 attacks at you.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to
it'll
be
be fine.
wearing. It doesn't seem to be having any weapons, but this is a little bit bigger, robuster than the other ones, and it just comes barreling down the tunnel. At moments, it takes like its hands in the ground. It's coming towards you, and it just comes in with tooth and claw. First attack is a bite, and it is 9 to hit.
No, does not hit.
Natural 20 for the first
That
claw
will
attack.
hit. That will hit.
Might hit.
Just
Yeah, if Rudy could see, he could have done something about that.
I cannot see a goddamn thing. Nana, yell if you're dying.
Oh, I'm not dying yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yell if you're getting hit critically.
10 points of slashing damage.
It's fine.
And a natural 1 on the last attack.
Okay, that's
Oh,
So
that
it
one
comes
sounded
in,
like it was a critical
goes to
fail.
bite you, and you just like bat it away with the spoon. And as you do,
No.
you feel momentum, it slashes up at you. But then the second claw, you just back away from it. You manage to duck away. But that's its turn. The one that was attacked by your Thorn Whip is also going to just go at you.
Yeah, no,
Nana.
that's fair. He's had a rough day. Okay.
It's had a rough day.
Wait, why did you not let me
Wait.
put damage on there? Hold on.
Fuck. The combat tracker broke, and it's reset.
Oh dear.
all the initiatives.
Hold up. Please?
So
Please let me
please,
put- okay, damage is up.
please tell me what your initiatives were again.
Mine was-
Yeah, they should. You should have them in the dice tray for you.
I think Gude was 24. I was
Yes,
21.
24.
I was.
Oh, and her
7.
direwolf was the same.
And I was
4,
12.
7. Nana, what was you? Dudley?
Nana was at 21.
21.
21. Thank you. Rudy?
12.
12.
12 is better than 0.
And there was 4 and a 9. What? Not a 90? A 9.
A 90? That's mine. I was 90.
What's the modifier for a 90?
Yeah, imagine having 90 as your initiative.
Oh my god.
15.
I think you just get 3 turns before everyone else. 3 quick attacks. Let's go.
Yeah.
Super
There we
effective.
go.
Like, use quick attack.
There we go.
You got Thorn Whip, and now you know.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm just trying to
Get like an extra turn for every 20 above the next person you are.
It was Nana.
3
so
weapon fighting instead of 2 weapon fighting.
16
And then cast Surge on self. Just all the moves.
Okay, there we go. What the shit is happening? Okay, I'm gonna have to run this through. This shit's happening. Please don't break thing. But yeah, it's going to attack you. It's got a sword in hand, a big rusty growth thing.
Oh, nice. Love it.
It's going to just hack at you twice.
Okay, that's okay. Nana just got her tetanus shots, so
18 hit.
8 does not hit.
18.
Oh, 18 does hit, yes.
It is 7 points of slashing damage. And then it's an 11 to hit, I believe, miss.
That's a miss.
And after going at you twice, it tries to come down with a surprise attack with a biting, and it is a 21 to hit.
That will do it, yeah.
It's 3 points of piercing damage as it manages to grace you with its...
Fine. I don't
Like a
even
little
feel
poke.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
you
a
don't
little
feel
bit.
anything, Nana? Okay, that sounds like you're okay then. No heals required.
The one that's staying behind here a little bit, it's going to pull out what looks like a short bow, and it's just going to fire 2 arrows at the direwolf because its path is pretty much blocked.
Well,
true.
that might
And
hurt the direwolf.
It's 8 to hit, I believe, missed the direwolf, and a 7 to hit, I believe, also misses the direwolf.
Well, the direwolf might not be able to hit anything, but nothing can hit the direwolf either.
Yeah.
So
So
this
if
works.
you fire off 2 arrows,
Well,
the
call it a
direwolf-
draw.
Phase shifting.
Like, it's just no biggie. Rudy Magic Hands McGee, you're up.
Oh, excellent. So am I now allowed to cast light? Am I allowed to see now, everyone? Is that okay? Can I now? Yes? No one's. Oh,
Rudy,
everyone's
you
busy.
can't
Everyone's
see,
busy in the
don't
middle of
do
combat.
it.
Fine. Rudy casts light on his shield again. Now, not being
And
able to cast.
Hannah says, you've already ruined the surprise. Yes, use the light if you need it.
Oh, but then Gerald was like, turn it off, and now it's turn it on again. And like, what am I, a light switch? What even is a light switch?
Look, we'll clap twice if we need it on, all right?
I'm not a clapper.
No, Gerald. just
I'll
lose
clap
another
you,
finger.
Hannah, and like cracking her knuckles.
Oh, really threatening? Threatening me at this time? Okay, look. Oh, Nana's covered in blood. Okay, I should probably deal with that, hey.
Yes.
and as he sort of because wait, you can cast a cantrip and a spell at the same time, yeah? Same turn? Or is it
You can, yeah. Spell
Yeah?
and cantrip you can do
Yeah.
on the same, not at the same time, but on the same turn.
yeah, same turn, sorry. Yeah, so that last argumentative sort of note from Rudy is the healing word that he is sending towards Nana. He will cast
You
it.
legend.
Don't worry, it's not a big one though, Nana,
It's okay.
so
No,
it's
I'm not that hurt.
cool. Although we'll take 8 heals. We'll take 8.
I would
That's good.
gladly take
There you
eight
go.
heals, baby.
What a trait. That's
Sweet.
lovely.
Oh my
excellent.
god, now I'm only missing 10 points.
And then I suppose he's gonna move up as close as he can get to Nana to sort of be like by her side or whatnot, or try and make himself look like a target. Movement is 30 feet.
I'm so mad. I
Yeah,
can't.
you can get behind Nana, but the gnolls are blocking, so you can get behind Nana, but you can't get up to the gnolls themselves.
That's fine. He's trying to like muscle his way up there and look intimidating. He's like, maybe I might be more appreciated up here, away from yelling yell face over there.
Yeah, and as you come up with the light, you can also see now, also coming from further down, 4 more of those seemingly undead gnolls
Oh, love it.
coming your direction.
Rudy will call back, going, "Oh, there's a lot more than we thought. You might want to find another way round."
Oh, let's go. We could
And-
get the. Okay, I'm sorry. I got
It is Claire's go, and Claire is going to come around here, and with her, she's running up, but she can't get through with the short swords. Bjorn stays back, not wanting to take up too much space. Still, it's staying back with where Gerald and Arthur is, kind of like just looking big. Got like half a paw blocking in front of Arthur. Gerald, you're up.
All right. None of the targets look particularly bigger than the others. These are all sort of like run-of-the-mill
This-
undead
This
gnolls.
one, you can't see it. It's like somewhat blocked. It's got like 3/4 covers, but you can see that one came up and attacked Nana. You can see Nana. She got a few hits from one that does look bigger and more intimidating, and it doesn't seem to be using any weapons, just natural attacks.
Right. Well, I'm going to use my bonus action to move the hex that I'm still concentrating on to that one.
Okay.
And you said it has 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
Actually, can I retcon and just say move the hex to the one that's not got cover?
Okay.
And then I'm just going to start Eldridge Blasting.
Okay. Give me some attacks.
Okie dokie. Let's see, how many beams do I have at this level?
Should be 2. I think you get the third one at 11th.
11th? Oh, we're 10 at the moment. Yeah. So we got 2 quality beams. All right, let's go.
Because Nana's spell was just heightened to 2 damage
Oh,
dice.
well, the first one's a natural 1. I'm assuming 12 does not hit.
12 does not hit. No. You
That's
shoot the
fine.
first beam
Fine.
and you strike like the tunnel behind it. Just a few rocks are blasted off.
How about a 15? How does a 15 go?
A 15 does hit.
Oh, yeah.
Second blast, you shoot it out. You manage to aim it a little bit better. This thing currently still got this thorn whip around the neck that Nana's just like holding, trying to keep it at bay at the same time.
Nice. Well,
And
the good news
Nana-
is that was max damage.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and Nana yanks it down, so it like gasps, and you shoot, and your Eldridge Blast just like caves in the front of its snout,
Right-
and it just
right
falls
in the
down
face.
like next to Nana.
oh, dead is it?
Yeah, it had 3
Yeah,
hit points left.
It was
Ah,
looking,
well.
It was looking pretty bad.
You guys are mean. We invaded its home, and now you're
You
just
still have
viciously
movement
just-
left.
I still what?
You still
Have movement.
Yeah.
Can I duck out of line of sight from the archer?
The archer doesn't have line of sight on you anyway right now.
Oh, beautiful. Well, then I'm just going to stay put.
Nice.
I do have a question though about Hex.
Yeah.
Can you move it freely at any point, or is it just the turn after?
When the thing dies, basically. So,
Yeah, it's been a while since.
Yeah.
since we had
So-
the fight
so
outside.
the text says if the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to curse a new creature.
Okay, then it's fine. Subsequent, it's not next specifically. It's just
Yeah.
as long as you have concentration, you can keep moving it around if
Correct.
the target dies.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And seeing as I've got 24 hours worth of concentration on it, it's
Mhm.
gonna keep this rolling.
Hannah is going to Raj. So, Hannah, like having this argument with Rudy as you're turning the light on, you can see she goes like, "Just turn it on!" And you see like for a moment, it's like a flare of hair like in her face, like ah! And then you see like her gauntlets start to look more and more natural as it looks like they swell from inside, and then she starts just bolting down on all fours.
Oh dang.
And
Oh.
he runs up, jumps over Nana, like
Oh
from
yeah.
the-
I mean that's
That's
fair,
pretty cool.
fair.
That's
and
pretty
is
awesome.
going to just start hammering at.
Can you have
these-
like a little Free Willy moment and just like finger up in the air, just like touching the belly as she leaps over you?
She goes down on all fours, just starts rushing down the caverns, just jumps over Nana, like skids to a stop, and immediately goes in for 2 attacks with her claws. And let's see, it is 15 to hit, does hit on the first one, and I'm gonna say, yeah, she hits, so she's gonna do +8, 9 plus that's 17 points of damage to that one.
Nice.
That's a fair amount.
That's
And
cool.
that's the end of her turn. Now the Witherlings go, and 3 of them are actually going to disappear from sight as they seem to run off that way. And one is going to go 5, 10, 15, and it's going to come up and it's going to just attack. And you see this thing. This one specifically seems to be missing a lot of skin, like on the top of its torso, and you can just
Aw.
like see through into its rib cage, and it's completely rotten inside. But the rest of it looks like it's like normal. It's just this one hole of emptiness,
Jeez.
Sounds like it's
Oh.
doing fine.
and it's going to do it's going to try to bite. It's a natural 20 against Hannah with a bite attack.
These
Yikes.
crits, Josie.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
Rudy can see that. Rudy can see that. He negates it. He negates it. He's
Oh,
got his
okay.
light now. He's got his light. There you go. Holy
So what
crap.
would that look like? What does it look like? You're sentinel of death's door.
Yeah, hang on. So essentially, it's almost as like he feels like skeletal hands sort of like grip his head and turn his attention towards like the attack coming in, and
Yeah.
it's like again like it's almost like no one can really see it, but you can kind of feel it. Again, sort of hands rise up and like guide the blade a little bit away from like hitting a vital artery or something like that, and it just
Hannah being
makes it
busy
glance a little bit
with
more.
the bigger knoll. This seemingly undead one rushes up towards her, and it's just like slamming its jaws, coming towards her, and just there's just this moment where it seems to be going right for her, like the back of her neck, and then it just ever so slightly adjusts its position and grazes along her back instead, leaving a few gashes down the back of her shoulder blade. It is then going to pull out one of its weapons and do an attack, and it's a miss. So it misses, it like falls to the ground, stands up, and pulls a blade out, and goes like while raising up, it swings, but it misses. And
I don't
George,
think I should
we're
be
back
in
to you.
front.
Yes. So George is going to have to drop a visibility this round because above at like our side's heads, so then they cannot see it. George is going to cast what's it called again? Hypnotic Pattern in a place where it's kind of like behind the heads of his allies, but all the gnolls will be able to see it. Essentially, so then he does not.
You'd have to move up a little bit in order to get that position properly.
Would I? I can do it any. I got a pretty good range on Hypnotic Pattern.
Is it? What's the range?
It's 120 feet and it's a 30-foot cube.
Okay, yeah, then no worries. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you need from me?
You are going to have to do a will save on every single gnoll that can see it.
Okay, everyone that can see it. We're going for the
DC
big
15.
one. The big one gets an 18. That's a success.
Dang.
The one that was shooting arrows gets a 10. That's a fail.
Nice.
And the witherling gets a 9. So you get these two in the far back as George is standing still behind in the tunnel. What is how do you conjure this hypnotic pattern?
He's basically just, his hands have to go above his head because the incense stack and stuff, and he's just like, and this, and I guess over here is this, and I don't give a fuck, however, just do it. And he just kind of waves his hands.
And Nana, Hannah, and Rudy specifically, and Claire can see in the back of the cavern here, just this swirl of light and these like kaleidoscope effects just happen in the middle of the air. And they seem to just pass through a few of the gnolls, and the bigger one just like shakes its head and keeps its eyes on Nana, whereas the other two, they turn around and looks towards the center, and it turns into this like spiraling in pattern, and they just stare at it.
Nice. So we shouldn't look at it, or it doesn't matter.
It was aimed in such a way that it wouldn't hit any of you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice.
I had to be careful
will...
with it. I didn't want to charge you.
Oh, that's very lovely. Oh, is that you, George? You should be an artist. Oh, you are.
Anything else on your turn?
And then at that point, then I'm going to also cast Blade Ward on myself because now I am visible.
Okay. Go ahead. What exactly is the effect of hypnotic pattern?
So yes, you are now charmed for the duration. The spell ends on any affected creature if they take damage or someone takes an action to basically shake them out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
They are currently charmed.
They're just still staring at this pattern. Arthur, seeing this happen, is going to again. He raises his bow and goes to aim, and he sees that he can only currently aim properly at one, the undead gnoll, and he sees it turn around and just look at this swirl, this light show that's happening. He looks at George, and he's going to lower his bow and just take a few steps in front of George.
Yes, my mage shield doing his work.
Go.
Yes, I had a quick question before I decided exactly what to do, because I would like to wild shape, because why would I not? But I'm trying to wild shape to let people through because we're kind of choking up. How big is Nana compared to like a medium-sized beast? Is that just the same size?
Well, you're considered small. You won't take up any more space on the battle map. You are still considered.
But no one
to
can
take...
really get around me. All right, no, this is
allies.
good. This is good.
The way it works is that allies can move through allies. Now that one of the gnolls is dead, there is more space available.
Okay.
Allies can always move through allies, but you can't stop in someone else's.
Right.
And we're kind of fine with
makes
the with that choke point being choked as well,
Oh, true.
because we can just keep blasting
but
in the back.
I don't want to take the damage, so I am going to wild shape.
I mean, yeah, go
What are
wild.
you coming?
I would like to become a giant lizard and crawl up the wall onto the ceiling
Okay.
That's
because I can spider climb.
Oh, that is absolutely a new one.
What size category does it say a giant lizard is?
Giant lizard is large. It is large.
It's not a very tall cavern. It's like 10, 15 feet tops at points. But
Oh,
you can...
sorry. Should I maybe perhaps? I should...
No, this is fine. This is wonderful. This is beautiful.
Okay. Because otherwise, I can just be a lizard and then I'm tiny.
Yeah.
But
I actually have one. Here, you are now a
Oh,
giant
awesome.
frilled lizard.
Fuck yes. It's
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
So Rudy's
That
standing there
is
going,
great.
"Oh my, what, Nana, Nana!
And then the frills just go.
Oh Nana, why?"
It's your scarf just turns into the frill.
Suddenly, I
It's
just.
got, like, it's got like those lace patterns like in the frill itself.
Oh my god! All I'm imagining now is Nana doing the frill neck lizard run on the back legs. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
you turn into this giant lizard and you start climbing up the wall. You can still attack. You still have you're still within like range to attack while still letting people through.
Yes, I would. So I'm imagining I sort of like maybe go 5 feet up on like the side of the wall and then just reach over and like Komodo fucking bite someone.
Yeah.
So let's see if this hits. And then once this potentially hits, we will see what goes on after that. Ooh, it might not hit. Please hit. Please.
These things aren't exactly heavily armored, but they seem to have like a natural layer of like their hide and their hair and their musculature.
A 19 will
I
hit.
hit. Yeah.
With 5 piercing damage.
Yeah. 5 piercing damage.
All right, and then I'd like to continue my trek to the ceiling.
If
I
you're
have
going
plans.
further up, you get an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh.
Depends on
Okay.
how high up you want to go.
No, you know what? I can stay where someone will.
Because
Like,
this
if
is
they
still
can
like
get past
it's a
me.
turning cavern wall, so you're like almost U-shaped yourself, and you're just like biting at it from like around the corner of the cavern wall.
Okay, I actually
That's
kind of
cool.
like that. Yeah, no, I like that. I'll stay there.
It is now that Noel's turn, so it's as you turn into this giant lizard and you bite at it, it's just gonna go and just gonna at you. It seems to be completely ignoring Hannah right now because you just bloomed up this
Yeah. Kill count. I want to believe that Hannah and Nana have like this. Like,
bite attack coming at you. It's an 8, I believe
no,
that
that's
misses.
just
What is your
actually-
AC as a lizard?
12.
Okay, next attack is it's a 19 plus 4. It's a 23 to hit.
Not quite a natural
But
20. That'll hit though. That'll hurt
It's
me a
5
little.
points of slashing damage.
Sorry, how many?
5
10?
points of slashing
5.
damage.
Oh, that's okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah. And last attack is a 13 to hit.
Yes, that'll hit.
Or no, there's 3 points of slashing damage. So it goes to bite, but it can't seem to quite reach you. You like flap the frills in. It tries to bite for it to pull you down, and then it just like slashes twice at your like the bottom of your jaw.
All right. Cool. And I will keep.
But it's going to stay where it is. It is now. You've got the wolf. We'll do the wolf at the end of initiative.
Okay, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, so I typed.
Oh, do feel free.
5, 8.
Interrupt.
Yes. Okay. No, I can count. It's cool.
Double check. It is the one and all that was shooting arrows turn. It is going to swap its weapon for a glaive, and it's going to move up and start attacking Hannah.
Oh,
2 attacks.
perhaps I should.
First one is 15 to hit, just hits. It is 4 points of damage. And the second attack is also going to hit, and it is going to deal 3 points of damage. Wow, I rolled shit on those damage rolls.
It's good we don't want to
and
lose Nana.
Rudy,
Hannah,
you're
We're fine with that.
followed by Claire.
Sorry, was that Rudy?
Yeah, Rudy?
Okay. So, he's still behind a couple of people. He can't get
Yeah,
through.
but you can now
he?
walk in under where Nana currently works.
Oh, okay. Alright. It's like,
Yeah.
Wow.
Nana, hiss once if you've got a good grip on the ceiling. Hiss twice if you don't. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, I think you've got a good grip. Okay, alright. So Rudy sort of like he kind of like he wants to like charge forward confidently, but he does delicately like make sure he goes under the frill. He doesn't really wanna. He's just. It's like,
Careful of the frill.
yeah, careful of the frill. He's
We
a
tuck
little.
our frill.
he notices that and goes, "Oh, that's actually kind of gross."
Like when people move their legs in the hospital to get the people past.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and you say that's gross, and Nana just kind of looks at you like, "Oh, that's
Yeah.
gross."
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Starts flapping it. It's like, oh, Nana, why?
The man with one eyelid is like, oh god.
Ew, lizards.
Nana, you're slimy. Why are you slimy? Okay. So,
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
he's just gonna go up to. He's just okay. What is he gonna do? He was more concerned about Nana. Yeah, he's just gonna. I suppose he's going to. You know what? He's gonna cast Bless on. Okay, so can you? Okay, up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Is Rudy himself within range?
Yeah, always.
Okay, right, cool. So he's gonna bless himself, Nana, and Hannah. I think are the 3 closest to him. So he's gonna cast Bless. So essentially, whenever you make an attack roll or a saving roll throw, you can roll a d4 and add that. So he's just after doing that, he's just gonna swing at the nearest knoll
Sorry, is
if he
that
can.
just for a certain amount of turns, or?
I do believe is Bless a full action to cast.
Oh, is it? Sorry, my mistake. It is an action. My mistake. In which case, he is then going to cast.
I'm sure it's Sail Whip.
I don't know if you can do much more.
No, he can't really do. No, not really. He's just gonna stand there and
You're
look
in
as
his face
intimidating.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might do a quick like mental checklist. Has he lost anything else? He's like, he's just sort of like he
Use
tries
mental
to.
checklist, and you realize you're missing an ear.
Can he still hear fine from that
Yeah,
side?
Yeah, bro, lizards don't have ears. They can hear
Oh,
fine.
excellent. He's
We're
like,
the same now.
he's like, he noticed that like he can feel like air like rushing past like the opening more. He's like, oh, that's new. That is, ooh, that's oh, that's interesting.
And let's see, it is Claire's go. Claire's also going to move in and around and is going to attack this witherling. Even though it's charmed by the hypnotic pattern, this thing looks very brittle. As she realizes it looks like it's hollow inside as she gets up to it, and she's going to attack it. You know, she's just going to do attackies. Hits and hits. I don't think she can not kill it unless I roll like shit, which I didn't. So she goes in, both of her short swords. She just goes whack whack, and this thing, the like middle of the rib cage, just separates at the spine, and it just like falls. And it just becomes a pile of dried skin and bone.
Yikes.
Oh, pretty much Rudy. It's fine.
Yeah, basically.
Nana, I didn't hear that because it was all
No,
hisses,
no.
but I
Yeah.
knew the intention.
He does tell Bjorn to rush past George and Arthur and block this path. The other side, just like to stay there as a buffer in case something happens.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. Good job,
And
Bjorn.
yeah, Gerald, you go.
Okay.
You are now furthest back of everyone.
which I hate. I like. All right, I see like people moving around, sort of behind me, and there's no one. I'm like, shit. Forwards. I'm gonna make sure I'm like in the middle of the pack is where I want to be.
You want to get to the middle?
Yep.
Boop, 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 you could get there.
Lovely.
You're now in front of Arthur.
Yeah, I want people on all sides to.
Yeah, you're
be a
pretty
buffer.
much got
Yeah.
people on all sides. You got the bear, you got
Fantastic.
Wolf and Rudy, you got Arthur and George.
Feeling nice
There's
and
n-
safe here.
Man on the
Nana's
wall.
tail flipping around above you somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm gonna move Hex to. Which one's looking roughest?
Well, one is currently charmed by this hypnotic pattern that you can
Oh, yeah.
see like
Yeah.
in the air, and the other one looks like it's taken a few hits. Like Nana's going at it, Hannah's going at it, and the wolf is nearby. It looks like if you all pile down on this thing, it's not gonna last you for too long. But it does look big and bulky.
This is the bigger one. Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna like move my Hex onto onto that boy.
What
And,
stats are you picking?
Pardon?
You gotta pick a stat to disadvantage.
Yes, strength. We're gonna disadvantage his strength
Strength.
checks.
Yep.
And
Start blasting.
I'm just gonna start blasting. Yeah, Eldridge Blast.
Pew pew pew.
Not rolling well, but 15.
15 hits.
Lovely.
Nice.
I'll just roll the second one as well.
Yeah.
That's a 26, so that definitely
both
hits.
hits.
Mm.
You've gotten up close, and with Rudy's shield as well lighting up the area, you just take your shot and you aim.
Nice. So first Eldridge Blast is 8 force damage.
Perfect.
Second one is another 8 force damage.
Beautiful.
And then Hex triggers twice from the hits.
It does. It's a D6 necrotic, I believe, isn't
Yeah,
Like
it
a
is.
D6, like a D. I'm sorry.
1d6 necrotic. You know, it's just a little. Okay, the first one's just a 1. It's just a little tickle.
Oh,
A little tickly tickle.
it all adds up.
Yeah,
Many-
but the
necrotic
second
tickle?
one, though,
Many Brooks makes
also
a
a 1.
beautiful, beautiful.
But the
So-
second one is so much worse.
As
Yeah,
you
so-
shoot
so I kinda
these
like
two
to-
blasts, you fire them off, and you hit like one in its solar plexus, one at the side of the head. It leaves like this scorched, smoking effect.
I'm kind of
And as-
imagining, if I will, Josie, I'm kind of imagining that that the hex is kind of like little little sewing needles, essentially like made out of fire that just like stab into them like a like a voodoo doll, like you'd put a pin in a voodoo doll. It's kind of
Mm.
like that, but they're made out of fire.
Oh, I love it! I love it.
It's like it's only 1 damage, but it's just really just
fire
like,
effect.
oh,
that just
so uncomfortable.
but as it rears back from the impact, you can see all of those because you're all pretty close now. It does have this shimmering, like in the shield light. It does seem to have a pendant that is like twinkling with a pink color. It looks it just catches your eye a little bit. It is Hannah's go. Hannah's been blessed, and it's just gonna keep wailing at this thing because she's angry.
She's angry
Can I
at Rudy.
ask a quick question?
Oh, wait,
Yes.
whoa.
For me seeing the pendant, do I notice anything about the pendant? Because
How do
we're
you-
in light now. Like, do I notice it even? Do I perceive it anyway? Like how the
Yes,
others
you're
notice
close
that it's
enough.
like. Okay.
Well, you know it's there, but
I
you
know
don't
it's there.
see any color. But you realize it has like a very pretty seeming like accessory when
I
it's
want it.
practically only wearing a loincloth and nothing
That's
else.
my girl.
I want it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, of course,
The
of course,
George
Scooby
does.
does. Of course, George does.
Second is a hit. Nana's just gonna keep clawing at this thing. Does 9 points of damage actually with that one
Anna.
attack.
I mean, fair.
So she's just going at it, just scraping. This thing is like looking around now, starting to feel a bit worried, being surrounded by all these strangers who just came rushing in. And I'm Just double checking. And then coming around behind, using their action to dash, you see their 3 other Knoll Witherlings are coming up from the other side.
Oh, they think. All right.
They use their whole action to get there. We are back at the top. Give us a wolf first, and then George, your go.
I'm muted. How far am I exactly from the shiny?
From the shiny?
Yeah, from the shiny happy.
About 25 feet.
Oh, perfect. So, is Wolf first or?
Yeah, wolf first. Give us a wolf,
Okay.
and then it's just your turn as if normal.
Wolf is gonna attack, of course, and now I have pack tactics because I have allies, right?
Yeah, but it can't get to the boss, like the bigger one, but you can get to the smaller one in the back that is charmed.
Hmm.
That is the only target the wolf can currently reach because there's too many people around.
Then the wolf is gonna come back to George and play protector.
Okay.
Because we did see some go off to a different area. The wolf is gonna just basically make sure George
Wolf
is not.
backs up and comes to your side. And then it's your turn, as normal.
I want to mage hand and take the pendant.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Nice. Do the thing. Do the thing.
So that's gonna
just
be
to
a
check,
23.
23?
It's not an invisible mage hand though, right?
No, it's not.
No.
Okay.
So do
So,
we have to make?
This thing is pretty busy, and you manage to, like, all of you around can see it, but the knoll itself doesn't seem to realize that's like a hand. You have, like, this very pale, almost shining little like liver
like-
spot constellation. Just like very deftly, like single-handedly, like unclasps it back and just like grabs the chain all daintily and just like.
I
And
look.
we all just go.
Oh no, Rudy's just like, really? Now? Of all times, George! Now! Oh.
And so you have it now, but that's your action, I believe.
That's actually a cantrip.
That's coming out of your pay!
It's a
Still an
full
action
action.
to cast.
Oh, yeah,
Pulling
it's
out
full
of
action,
your
you're right.
face.
Yeah,
You got a bonus action still, but you can do a spell if you would like.
all loot is guild property.
Yeah, it is actually.
Finders keepers.
No, you were told that whatever you found down here, you could keep. That was part
We
of,
were
like,
told that. George wasn't.
Well, George isn't
George
part of
was
the team
there.
either.
No.
George was there. That is why George has an extra potion.
True.
And
I
is
hate
still
it.
waiting on a lot of
Does
gold.
Rodu hate it, or does Gerald hate it?
Even Rudy's a little annoyed by it. Rudy's annoyed by
mainly
everything.
Gerald. A little bit Roju.
But you all saw it, so you
Yeah,
know
we
that
all
George
saw
has it.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
But yes. Anything else on your turn?
No, because I need to save my spell slots just in case I need to run. I mean,
Arthur is going to spend his action carefully stowing his bow and instead pulling out his magical short sword, and he's just gonna take like a side step in front of you, George. He looks unnerved. He looks like nerved. He's not scared. He's not like going into any form. He just looks unsure, uncertain how to proceed currently. Like he looks his brain is occupied with something else. Nana, your go.
All right. The one that tried to bite me is still there, so I'm gonna bite
It's
it.
still there. But it's looking pretty bad. It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite
It's
it.
not looking like it's holding up. It's taking a bunch of beatings, and this thing isn't wearing any armor at all. It's like long.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's
Doesn't
see.
have
if it's-
any
Oh
weapon.
my god, Nana, please, you spoil me.
Nana.
Nana. So it's an 18 plus whatever is, oh, it's a 22.
Yeah, it. Yeah,
And the
that 9
piercing damage is 9, yeah.
So you go to bite down on it as it's currently trying to like juggle all of these enemies. You bite down on its shoulder and you just crunch, and its right arm just falls limp. It's
I'll
barely.
take that. Absolutely.
I-
yeah.
Nice.
I love how
Um,
it says
yeah.
giant lizard in our dice right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Um,
Anything else? Or
Oh,
just
well, I
stay there?
can't. No, I think I'll just stay there. Yeah. That's
It
pretty
is
much like
its turn, and it's going to look around, and in a desperate attempt, it's just going to use its action to shake its friend out of the charm effect.
Oh.
Oh.
That's what it's gonna do. Yeah.
All right.
And it is now the no longer charmed Knoll's turn. It is going to turn around and glaive attack at Hannah twice
Ooh.
because it's now trying to help its bigger friend. Hits, misses. Hannah takes. I rolled a 1 again, so Hannah takes 3 points of damage. Oh, I forgot to reduce also, so she's not going to take any points of damage to make up for the fact that she has raging resistances. So,
Well, that works.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, half rounded down is 0.
I believe. Did you want to do anything with the wolf again, or is it just going to stay like take the dodge action near George?
It's definitely going to just try to defend because the choke. Everything's getting
Yeah,
backed up in
so
there.
we'll say it takes the dodge action, so it can just be in front. And then it is Rudy, your go.
Right. Can Rudy get within swinging distance? Is he within swinging distance?
Are within swinging distance.
Ah,
of the one that Nana
excellent.
just bit, and you see it's like its one arm fall limp to the side, and it's looking around. It's starting to see like it's really starting to hyperventilate, and you see foam like, and it's just.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, little fella, but I guess it's time for you to be taken out. And he swings down with the hammer for a 18 to hit.
Oh god, every time you use that goddamn hammer, I'm fully expecting a 1.
So it hits, I'm assuming. Yep.
No one
And
gets
that is 9 damage.
9 points of damage. So you say that, and you swing the hammer, and as the hammer swings in, this creature almost like has a moment of peace, and it just stares you down as the hammer just crushes the head against the cavern wall, just like, and just falls to the ground.
No hyper jocked up guild leader taking that one off me. Fly in on your giant eagle now, I do.
Grumble,
You
grumble.
still have.
I want to believe that I heard.
Yeah, of course not. He doesn't hide his grumbling. Yeah, so no, he steps over that one and steps into the middle of the fracas.
Yeah.
With his lit shield held high so that he's as much light as possible.
Oh, I heard lit shield, and I was like, where the fuck did you get that? What? I want
Oh
one.
dear.
Okay, hang on.
And then he's going to Ooh, actually, hang on. That's concentration. Is bless concentration as well? It is.
believe
Okay.
so.
All right, it is so. All right, you can only have one concentration time. Nah, he's fine. He's just trying to make himself as much of a target as possible. He's there. He's helping.
Yeah.
He's good.
This one that's like it was like shaken out of the charm turns around and sees its like squad leader just get fucking bodied by like this you just walks up like your face is half decayed and you just walk up like, wham! And it's not looking like it's having a right time.
Yeah.
It's,
And it walks up the other. Rudy walks up the other while grumbling under his breath. He's just like, oh, but you're.
I'll kill me.
Claire, she's gonna look at you as you do this, like as you walk up, and she's going to go in and do 2 swipes at the remaining knoll on this side. It's a miss and a natural 1. So she goes to swipe, and this thing is like stumbling back.
Does the bless not help at all, or?
It wouldn't. Maybe. Hold on. If I roll a 3,
Yeah.
the first attack could hit. It's a 2.
Okay, all good.
He rolled really low, and she doesn't have too high. She's not Arthur when it comes to like attack rolls. She goes to swipe, but this thing is like backing off, like stumbling backwards, trying to get away from you all. Gerald, you're up.
All right. So that was just to confirm, was that my Hexy boy that went down?
Yes, Hexy Boy went down.
All right. Well, then I move Hex over to the next most brutalized looking player,
Yeah, you can see now behind the bear that's like covering part of the tunnel. You see more of these like undead-esque gnoll coming, but you still have the one that Rudy walked up to that seems to be a living being.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it's just the one on that side, that seems like it's being taken care of. But there's only a bear in between me and these three, so that's way more pressing.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna put a hex on the closest one and start Eldridge blasting. Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
You keep saying start blasting, but do you ever actually
Just keep
stop?
blasting.
You already
Yeah,
been
yeah,
blasting.
That's a good question. No.
14.
14
Yeah, hits.
hits. Lovely. So that's a 15. Nice.
Blasted to pieces. The first one that's coming towards the bear, you just
Holy
shoot
moly.
it, and just like this hole just impacts the
All right.
the sternum is blown apart, and the whole thing just falls down like playing Jenga.
Oh,
Fantastic. Well, I can't move my
Like
hex
Jenga.
anymore because I already did that, but I'm going to shoot the next one. 14 to hit.
Yeah.
Lovely. And this one is a 12 force damage.
That one is also gone. You just shoot it,
yeah.
and like you blast this one in the neck, and there's a moment where like a few vertebrae just shoot away back into the cavern, and the head falls down, and just I'm adding some Looney Tunes logic here because I can.
Yeah, I
I
can
love
just
that.
imagine me like spinning the Staff of Power and sort of just like one hand pointing at them and just.
Yeah, and they just like fall to pieces. Like whatever was keeping them going just fades away, and they just
I'm like,
fall.
oh,
Same,
thank
to be
God.
It seems to be just dried skin and bone that's somehow still moving.
I imagine, like, as Gerald does the combat actions, he's like a perfect picture of calmness and action. But then the second the event is done, he's like, oh no. Like, he sort of realizes what he's done and what's happening around him.
yeah.
Yeah, the eyes never change though. The eyes are
Yeah,
always,
the eyes are always panicked.
always a panic. Yeah.
Hannah is going to just 2 attacks at this knoll. Natural 1 on the first, 4 on the second. Let's see, with Bless we might hit. It's no, still not, sadly. So but she's there, she's angry, she's fighting,
He's always angry.
and there is this the last witherling is gonna run up, and it's going to attack Bjorn. And it's hits with a bite attack, and it comes down with a club that also hits, so it doesn't do too much damage. I rolled like shit anyway. It's 8 points of damage to the bear.
Rudy might have to heal
However,
the bear
the
again.
bear is still damaged from the previous fight, so it's standing there. It's standing there, but
Just,
it's
just barely.
just barely.
Oh my god.
It looks a bit grisly.
No, Cuddly! Two for one, I can't believe it.
You're up.
Oh my god.
That's what got it.
You did.
Oh dear. Is that whose turn? Sorry.
It's George. I'm waiting for good.
Oh, sorry, I misheard you. Sorry. Yes. I don't know. George already has his loot.
George is happy. George got
He's
loot.
fine. He's gonna go. Actually, he's done.
Yeah, I'm done. I have
can't
another
go.
invisibility. Just people bye.
Bye.
Well, then George doesn't get paid, so
Why do you think he got half up front?
if you want, runs with half, and okay, fine.
True.
George knew there was a chance of leaving. But no. Can George perceive anyone looking hurt in the
The
group?
bear looks to be in pretty bad shape,
No,
and
the
it's
bear.
currently holding off the last of the witherlings by blocking the cavern.
So, yeah. George is gonna be like, Yeah. Looking a little bit. Not ready for dinner yet. Might as well heal it. You! Keep it up. You got this. In healing words.
Oi, you, keep it up.
Have there been a better combination of characters with healing words ever? Like, most people who use healing word have really big inspiring quotes or read out holy gospel, and I'm like swearing and yelling at everyone, and you're just like blasé, like yeah, whatever, like, just get healed.
How much healing do we get?
4.
4.
Oh my god.
So that's still.
Better than 0.
Anything for your full action? You also have the wolf.
Yes. Cool actions. There's. How many gnolls are there left?
2.
2. I will also inspire the bear to do its best.
Can't. You already used your bonus action.
Oh,
That's
that is a
your
bonus action. You
bonus
are correct. I am the silly. Are you happy, Cuddly? I did not insult myself.
I'm so happy. Proud of you. No, not the hydrate. Why would you do this to me?
Then. I always forget that Healing Ward is a bonus action, so I was not prepared. I apologize.
It does sneak up like that.
Does sneak up like that.
But if I used Mage Hand again and poked one of the gnolls on its shoulder?
Sure. Sure. Make a deception.
Make it turn around.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Oh my goodness. 27.
27. Yeah, I'd say you managed to distract the gnoll that's currently fighting against everyone, and it just starts looking around. It's not having a good time. It's surrounded. It's definitely
Bullying him.
very much so.
Is
And
there
it-
enough room for the wolf to even get to it?
It is. There is actually, if you want to.
The wolf is gonna try again at actually hitting something.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the wolf.
Yes.
The wolf at this point is like a cheerleader for George, right?
Yeah. Well, it's mostly just a glorified sharp-toothed horse.
So the first one's an 8, but I get
First
pack
one.
tactics.
Yeah, you do.
So second one's a 9.
It goes to attack, but this gnoll is stumbling around, terrified, and keeps like falling over and avoiding attacks.
Oh my god.
Scampering backwards on the ground now.
Is this just like a regular dog in a direwolf suit?
Yeah. And he can't quite see out the eye holes. And he's like, "Ah."
Yeah.
Came out of a fuzzy Pokeball, okay?
He's doing his best, aren't we
It's
all?
only attack
Yeah.
that it's hit.
And Arthur casts. After that, Arthur walks up and casts Cure Wounds at first level to Bjorn to give 90 points.
Aww.
Yeah.
Nana, go.
My go! Oh my god. Okay, so there is one.
There's one left.
There's one left.
It's still
Um,
not taken any damage.
Any damage? Yeah. So there's one
But it is
guy there.
Terrified of the current situation.
And if I if I went to crawl up to the ceiling, it wouldn't get an attack of opportunity.
No, it's too far away from you currently.
Okay, what I want to do is I want to. I've been wanting to do this the whole time. What I
think I know
want
what
to
you're
do
gonna
is
do.
I want to go up to the ceiling. I want to right above it, and then I want to Assassin's Creed down on it.
Yes!
Yes.
Yes!
I love
Like
it.
just with my mouth open, like ah.
Roll an attack that you do, and you add 1d6 to the damage too, and both you and the enemy take that damage. It's full damage.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
Then it just lets go of the roof.
I really don't care. I am fine with this. And just in case this attack sucks, I can re-roll it, right? I think it'll be okay.
Oh my god.
It looks like it's gonna be a 17. And then you said an extra d6 as well. So 17 piercing damage is 7. And then
7 points of damage.
And now
and
we
then,
want
roll
a
a d6.
a d6. All right. Don't be a 6. That's stupid.
I kind of want it to be a 6.
I absolutely
That
want
would be
it to be a
really-
6.
Oh my god, it might be a 6. Oh my god, it's gonna be a 6. It's a 6.
Lizard
Worth
just
it!
elbow drops.
Wow, I've never
You know what?
seen a
Actually,
lizard
I'm
perform.
gonna-
I've never
yeah,
seen a.
it falls prone with Nana on top of it right now.
Rudy turns to Hannah and goes, "Have you ever seen a lizard do a wrestling move before? I don't think I have either."
And you, as you say that, Hannah just goes like, "Free for all!" and like starts running with an Eldritch.
Oh, Nana, get out of there! Get out of it, Nana, now!
It is the Knoll's turn. It's going to use half movement to stand up, and then it's going to use its action to disengage, and then it's going to take like 15 feet and just start like scampering away. It doesn't get very far. Rudy, your go. You can like easily catch up to it. It's just like scampering away on the ground.
So can Rudy get to it with a movement of 30? All right.
Yeah.
Can he go for a swing with a hammer with the intent to knock out, not kill? Or is that
You could.
yeah? Because he would like to have a lay of the land, so to speak. Please don't explode hammer.
Maybe.
23 to hit.
23
You
hit.
think that hits?
It might.
Minimum damage though, 6 damage.
Okay. So you go and you go to hit it, and it scampers off, and you like, as it's scampering away, you manage to hit it like on its heel as it's got like its toes in the ground, so you like crush the foot against the ground. It just whimpers and is like now crawling, three-legged.
Oh, I am so sorry. Look, honestly, I wanted to knock you out, but you're a slippery little bastard, and I'm so sorry. I can fix that for you if you want. And remember, Rudy doesn't have any bottom lip, so it's like he's like a grinning like skull here is like, I can fix that, as he bears down on it, sort of thing.
You're just trying to get away as far away as
Holding a
Poor
bloody
fucking
hammer.
thing. I can fix this.
Still giblets of its like leader on it, still like,
And its own heel.
its own heels. Can that be an intimidation?
I
I'll
can
give it to you.
fix
Yeah.
it.
I can fix this.
I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's only an 8 for intimidation.
Intimidation. This thing was already terrified.
Yeah.
So this just, you don't think it's more scared. It was already very scared. It is Claire's go. Claire is also just gonna run up after you and just gonna do the two swipes, like just try to stabbing down at it as it's crawling away.
Claire, wait, we can use it for information.
And she nods and starts like just tries to shove her sword down like in its calf. And that's,
No, not like that.
Hit. That's
With
gonna
a rope.
hit. It's 4 points of damage.
Oh no.
And she, with her other sword, is going to do the same thing to the other leg.
Ah.
It is, however, a natural 2. Like the crushed leg, she goes to like shove the sword down in it, and the
God.
gnome just like pulls itself free, like it just like gashes through.
I hate
Gerald, your turn.
it. Hey.
Gerald, just
Unbelievable.
tie it up with a rope, please.
Tie it up. Well, there's still the one on the bear, though, right?
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. You do you.
Yeah. Eldridge Blast.
What?
Never
No
saw it
way.
coming.
17 to hit.
Yeah, that's
on
gonna
the
hit.
first one.
Missile.
Just in
Okay.
case we need. Well, there's going to be a second one anyway, which is a natural 20.
Oh, it's
Okay,
a
the
31 to
damage
hit. What?
for the first one.
The first damage on the first one
Yeah.
is
Right
a
over.
9.
9. So you do the Witherling is still alive after the first blast.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And then like there's like an anime level like condensing of power on the end of the staff there before
Almost
before
like you charge the staff up with all of these bolts, like it's just lit up a
Yeah.
little more every time, and now it's just boom.
Oops.
Roll the damage for the crit one.
Oh, I think I must have dismissed the crit. How can I?
Okay, well it's 2d10 plus 5, isn't it?
Correct. Yeah. I'll just let me hit it with rolls, and we'll just do some quick math.
Quick maths.
And then just take 5 off the second roll, and that'll be the total. So
Yeah, it's so this
so it's like
ones-
21 damage.
Yeah, first shot like blasts part of the arm off, and it raises its sword. Second blast, you're like holding the staff that's shaking, and it just lets out, and lights up the entire cavern. And there's this like, this muted audio like. And the light settles, it's just like legs and pelvis left that's smoking, and then it just falls down.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Eldridge Blast can do that? Oh my
It's like Inception levels of volume.
Yeah.
Hannah, hearing what's happening, is gonna run up and try to grapple. Her rage faded since she hasn't taken or dealt any damage in a while. So she's running up and she keeps like pulling. It looks like her gauntlets are about to fall off. Like she's pulling off her arms.
It's like there's several
But
sizes.
she's gonna try to do a grapple check. She fails with her first attempt and second attempt as well. So she's trying, but like it looks like now
Ends up
that her arms are like too small for the gauntlets, it's like she can't grip it thoroughly.
Oh no.
So when you got two big gloves and you get the part of the glove where there's no actual finger inside it, like
Yeah.
So wait, now this knoll is like it thinks it's getting hugged by like it's by this
very,
giant.
very small
Yeah.
angry lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like squirming and like just
Your go. There's only one enemy left.
Did you say it's Gerald or Gouda?
I said George. None of them.
George.
George.
George,
Sorry. I hear the G and then I don't know who you're talking. I don't hear the rest of the word.
you're a special boy, George.
George.
Go get him, champ.
Well, the wolf is gonna do its best again.
Mhm.
Because
Aren't we all?
if successfully hit, it can knock it prone.
Yep.
that would be great.
Go for it. If you hit.
Yeah,
The one
Guys.
hit that the wolf does actually kills.
Okay,
It's a
what's
13 for the first.
13 will not hit.
We're getting closer, please. Oh
And what?
20 total.
You got.
Finally.
Yeah, you hit.
Oh my god.
Yay!
Exactly.
I'm so proud of you.
Yes,
And it's
Proud of
Wolf.
wolf is best boy.
Wolf is trying.
Finally. Wolf is trying so hard.
And I know what time it is, Dudley. We're about to wrap this up.
Oh, yeah, I figured if we went a little over.
Damage is going to be 9.
9.
Piercing damage.
Yeah. And I believe a strength save.
Yes, DC 13 strength.
Fail. So it's the Null is now knocked prone, surrounded, knocked prone. Like it's like mutilated legs being tugged at by a werewolf.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I kind of feel bad for this now.
Yes.
I know!
Are you doing
How
anything with
close
your
to
own
death
action
does
economy?
it? How close to death can I perceive it?
It's about a quarter left.
Since I only have one slot for first level, I'm gonna be a little bit mean and use the second level Dissonant Whispers.
Oh my god.
The rest of us are like pulling our punches to knock it down, and George is like, "Nah, I'm gonna fry his brain."
Second level dissonant whispers.
Jesus Christ. It's gonna be it's fine.
Cursing under your breath, or are you like, is
Oh.
this commending the wolf for actually hitting something?
Commending as a backhand comment, like, good fucking job. You finally hit it without my fucking help. Well, let me just fucking do the rest for you because I guess no one can fucking kill this thing because you're fucking all incompetent little.
Is that a wisdom
Remember,
save?
Yeah.
only the creature I'm using to talk can hear this.
This poor gnome!
Fail. Full damage.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Fortunately for it, I didn't roll the best, so that's only gonna be 12 damage.
12 damage. It looks up at all of you, and you just see like it's just shaking. Its eyes are just wide open. I do believe it gets another effect as well.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh
gonna
my
try and run
God.
away from me as
It has to
fast
use
as
its
humanly
reaction
possible.
to run away from you.
Oh,
So it
sorry,
doesn't
this is
swam
an
away.
attack of opportunity.
So if anyone wants to,
Okay, can Rudy
Oh
take
my
the first
goodness.
one and go for the knockout again, please?
yeah, go for it. Go for it.
All right.
I'll allow it.
Oh,
Okay.
I would like the wolf
Have
to
it.
go second
Oh,
because the wolf.
Oh!
Oh, oh no! What
It was a
Did you do
2.
it?
It was a 2. It was a 2, not a
Oh,
1.
no.
Oh,
That was close. That was close.
That was-
Almost dusted
I'm
the
gonna
hammer.
add the bless onto that though because it's an 11. It's an 11. Wait, so hang on. If he
Oh,
rolls,
you
the-
have advantage as well because it's prone.
Oh my god. Okay, well
Hey,
I'll just roll again first to see if the advantage
Yeah.
goes. I swear to God, if this was the one, 25 to hit.
Yeah. You don't even need to roll for damage. You just walk up. This thing is just staring at all of you, terror, and you just like.
Now, okay, time for you to sleep.
Go to
Yeah.
sleep.
It's out cold. It is
Okay.
out cold.
Oh, oh,
I
man.
don't know what his final thoughts were there, but I think whatever he heard, I don't think any of us want to know.
Mm.
George is probably still muttering under his breath. By the way, just a stream of curses.
Easily. Look,
Is that all of them? Are they gone? Do we get them? Strain my ears listening for any other.
George,
rushing null
you're
steps.
good at listening. Is there anything else?
Yes, make the blind person listen for you because apparently sane people can't hear anything. I'll listen to see if I hear anything.
You know, words hurt sometimes, George.
Good.
Little does he know how close that was to the truth for that. No.
How injured is everyone looking? If a lizard girl were to look around.
Hannah's taken a few hits, and it's looking like 3/5.
Well, they've got potions, right?
Bjorn has taken a few hits, but besides that, I think everyone's doing okay.
We're doing okay. I mean, I've taken a few hits, and that's 3 of us. And I mean,
George
it'd
is
be nice.
fine.
Oh, wow! What's the prize?
Rudy can do a. He's got one more first level slot. But he's
Maybe save that though, because I have a mass cure wounds. I'm wondering if
And also,
I might use it.
I am surprisingly a-okay. Gerald's never been better.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
yeah. Rudy's got all his 4th level slots though, and he's 5th level. Yeah, he hasn't touched any of these higher end spells. So if he needs, like, rather than use a mass,
we don't
cure.
want mass cure wounds yet. Okay.
well, what level would you cast that? That would.
Oh, it would
use
have to be 5th because that's the only.
No,
thing I
no,
have
no, no,
that.
no, 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 no.
Arthur,
That's
Arthur also offers to, he will do 1 more cure wounds on Bjorn.
all right. Rudy will
the-
cure wounds on Hannah. Was it who had taken a few hits?
Yes.
Yep.
Is Nana still looking hurt at all?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
Is
Does
Nana
it-
gonna turn back to gnome form, or are you staying lizard? Because you can be a lizard for 3 hours.
I know, but you might.
Ooh.
Are you gonna interrogate the thing now or later? the tiny
Fine.
boy.
You
For-
are a
for
big
hand.
lizard. You are a big lizard. It
I'm a
might make it
very
tricky
big
for the
lizard.
tight corridors going forward.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I can be on the ceiling.
You can be on the ceiling.
This is the reason I turned
Lizards
into a
are
big lizard.
not particularly tall. They're
this is
just
true.
long and a little bit wide.
I'm a long boy, but
Yeah.
I'm not a tall boy.
Yeah.
A tall boy's a dresser. I'm glad we cleared this up.
Oh, that was a 9 for Hannah, by the way, Joseph.
Yeah, I
you got it?
assumed that it.
Sweet.
Yes.
Nice.
Look, if you wake it up to interrogate, I'll turn back into I almost said a human. Oh my god, a gnome. But if you're not, if we're just moving onward, then I'll stay in lizard form.
Well, I suppose that's the discussion that we need to have. It's like, so do we? I figured we could maybe try and get a lay of the land from this particular knoll. But I mean, if we don't think that's the case, he is sleeping peacefully now. We could just.
I don't think we have the time for.
Arthur walks up and pretty much says that he wants to kill it.
Okay, yes, Mister. Go ahead and kill all the gnolls. But
No,
Claire,
no.
Hannah, what do you think we should do?
I think we're in the middle of a assault right now, and we just need to finish our enemies off and keep moving forwards.
Claire and Hannah both agree, and Hannah says, "They definitely know we're here now. Okay, like there's no way anymore. You might as well keep the light on, light boy, and we can just rush forward."
I am sorry for wanting to see where I'm going.
Keep the light up, light.
I
Light
can make
boy.
it brighter and closer to your face.
Don't you dare.
Oh.
And Claire looks around and looks like towards where the different routes split, and says, "I think we're supposed to go this way." The reek of burnt flesh gets stronger.
Well, I suppose if anything's going to rush out of the other tunnels, the crew upstairs can get them.
Yeah. But Claire looks down and says, "I don't think we have enough time to interrogate this thing. If we do, we're just sitting ducks. We don't know how many's left further in.
I agree. Sitting ducks is
Either
terrible.
we just leave it to its own devices. It's probably going to bleed out anyway. Or we deal with it and move on."
Oh, we mangled its leg. It's definitely on its way out. Fine, Arthur, if you want to get all bloody, go for
Arthur
it.
just jacks the sword down in his
At
chest.
least he gets to sleep while it happens. He doesn't wake up screeching when he gets stabbed, right?
No. And then
That's
Arthur turns to
good.
George and says, "By the way, what was that thing you found?"
What do you mean? Oh, I don't know what these creatures are. They look melty.
No, the necklace.
Oh,
What
yeah.
necklace?
Oh, yeah, because
Oh.
Arthur is so keen-eyed. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, we all saw it. We all saw it disappear. We all saw the hand
Well,
pick
you
it
saw
up
the
and go
hand
back.
grab it off the knoll. And Arthur was next to George.
Oh.
I see.
I don't know what you mean. What necklace?
Well, the pretty one.
Ready?
Whatever. Arthur just like,
Well, George wouldn't know what it is anyway, and so, yeah.
I think George would just be like
what
sparkly.
defines as
Hmm.
pretty to George? Hmm?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good
Mm.
it's a good question. If you can't see it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, it could be cursed for all we know. It could be cursed with a curse of decay.
Oh, I hope it's cursed.
That's mean.
you do have a free detect magic cast as a starling.
Oh, I did not. Ooh.
What?
I'm pretty sure you
That is probably on the sheet.
That's pretty cool.
People shy.
Mm.
Can I detect magic on my pretty new necklace that I totally don't actually have?
You can.
I'd like to imagine if we all start walking and George just puts it on. It's like, I've always had it. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've got pretty recollection.
And it does have a sense of abjuration, protection
Ooh.
magic.
Yeah, George puts it on.
I love that you actually probably helped by taking it
does
because
require
that was the
attunement, though.
protection.
So you can
What's-
put it on, but you can't use it.
Requires
Oh.
attunement.
Puts it, tucks it under the little, tunic and whatever. I don't have. I've always had this.
Arthur has already started walking off and is headed towards. It looks like after a while you come to an area where the tunnel turns and starts heading down, and this really acrid, stinging scent of burnt meat is just wafting upwards towards all of you.
Oh,
And as you step down, you seem to come to where this little slope ends, and it opens up again to like a cavernous system. You can see a few walls and tunnels, but you can also hear burning, and there is a light source further down, and you could see the smoke billowing out. Like looking up, the ceiling is covered in this dark smoke, and it's just, you keep getting the sensation in your sinuses, like it's just stinging, it's burning, and you like every now and then you have to stop and cough, and you can hear the sound, this like crackling of fires and embers, and you hear shuffling movements, and you can hear what sounds like whimpering and crying. And that's where we're gonna have to end for today.
Oh.
Dang.
Just imagine, like, I can just imagine our eyes just like running.
Yes,
Like,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
standing
like
like with your face over a barbecue. Like, you know, you're just getting that smoke in your face and like constantly.
Which happens to me
Yeah.
every time I go near a campfire. Did you know smoke follows me? It's just my
Yeah,
superpower. I hate it.
I have that curse. But yeah.
That was fun. I like
I love it.
I like how much we bring our roleplay into our combat. I'm just not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty. It's good. It's a good time.
I
I
love
love the
when
banter in
George.
combat.
He's like,
damn.
do I see that? Yes, I do. Just grabbed it. That was
Oh,
fantastic.
dear.
The moment she says there was something shiny, I was like, if George knows this, George is taking this.
I think.
And
I
then
think,
I was, and I couldn't find Mage Hand on my sheet for a moment. I panicked. I was like, no!
No, where'd it go? Yeah.
there's like we're quickly approaching a point where George is more of an antagonist to the party than any other evil force in this game.
And yet we keep ensuring that George is with us in combat. Like,
I love it.
George was all for leaving, and you're like, no, let's bring him along. And then you paid him to join you.
Although, Gouda, can you imagine if we just went, nah, we don't want George to come with us in combat, and you're just sitting there awkwardly for all these sessions, just like, well, I don't know, I'm just here.
Nah, the BBEG would have paid George to help, and then it would...
Then we wouldn't have to pay him. Oh my god, we could have just like, oh.
I've had so many cool ideas about the BBEG that I want to say, but it would be so spoilery.
Yeah, no spoilers.
But I just had this idea. I've told like 2 or 3 people, like, oh, I had this idea, and they were like, that would be fucking amazing. there's a thing that I'm considering doing very different to a stereotypical thing. I just have this idea of doing like a big tweak.
So it's a thing that's not a stereotypical thing, and it's tweaking a thing that's already been like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Tune in the future for the stunning conclusions.
Just in case anyone's wondering who's come in during the stream, so we're just ending early because we don't have Wetterstorb with us. This next story beat is quite important to his character. He had to run away for work, unfortunately. He was ready to go and then had to leave, so that's why we are ending early. So we don't,
Cuddly also has to leave early anyway because of work, so we thought we'll just make it a half session this time too.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can see what happens down in this next segment of these tunnels next week.
Yeah. Right.
Does anybody have any questions for the party for about D&D in general?
A handful of minutes, and then do remember I would like if the players stick around after we end stream, just like really quickly. I know Cuddly, if you gotta run. I know Goody, you're super tired, but I would love like just 2 minutes.
Yeah. I will just. I think Roju said he was continuing on.
Yes, I
You're,
will
you're
be.
I
gonna
will just
I definitely need to dash
wait
to the.
out.
okay, but
Is
we'll
it
be
something
wrapping
that-
up over
No.
here, and I will be writing over to you, Roju. I'll just
Okay,
wrap
before we
up.
wrap it up, all right.
Well,
Sounds
before you send all your peeps
No,
over, I'll just
it's too
restart the
late.
stream. It's too
Okay.
late.
It's too
All right.
late. They're coming. Do it quick. They're coming.
Oh my god.
The Raiders are coming. The Raiders are coming.
Oh my god. All right. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. So I've just muted everyone. So thank you everyone. Yeah, no, I'm Dutch. Honestly, I'm super glad. I'm super glad that you guys have been able to see it as well. I find our little D&D like across every single channel. I know it's a little confusing because we're all talking now, but and I know everyone's like moving and chatting at the same time, but like I've found it's really nice. Like I think everybody is picking up a few more people watching these streams, and I think it's finally like we're starting to get a bit of momentum in regards to people who are tuning in on the week and really enjoying how the story develops. And I think because we're all finding our own sort of niche with our characters, I think it doesn't matter when you pop into a stream. You know Rudy's going to be annoyed and bickering with the other characters. You know, Gerald's going to be, a little scared little rabbit and jumping at everything. You know, that George, even as a temporary character, is going to be a little shitlord and steal everything. Like, everyone knows what to expect from the characters, and so you can just hop in and enjoy those moments, which I think is really, really cool.